What is up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Jhalisa John, and if you're watching this video, then you want to know how to use Instagram for business. Now, a full disclaimer, if you're looking for secret hacks and tricks on how to grow your Instagram followers and become an influencer, this is not the video for you. However, if you would like to know the basics of how to optimize your Instagram account so that you can gain increased brand awareness, reach your target audience, and create a community of brand advocates who know, like, and trust you, then just continue watching. Before we jump into all of the tips that I have for you guys, let's just look at 2 reasons why your business should be on Instagram. Reason number 1, it's one of the world's most popular social networks with over 1 billion active users. That means that your business has the potential to gain massive exposure by being on this platform. Reason number 2, according to reports by Instagram, 60% of people surveyed say that they find new brands and businesses on Instagram every day, and that they are very likely to purchase something that they found on Instagram or that they saw on Instagram. Now, if that isn't good news, I don't know what is. So whether you like social media or not, you can't deny that if you want to have a successful business or build a successful brand today, you have to utilize these platforms like Instagram. But before you just jump in and start posting about your products, you should ask yourself these questions. Number 1, why am I using Instagram in the first place? Number 2, what are my business objectives or my goals? And number 3, what should my brand purpose be on Instagram? Am I going to entertain my followers? Am I going to inspire them? Am I going to use the platform as a customer service channel? You really have to think about these things before you start posting content. So if your business is new, I think one of your first objectives for using any social media platform should be to create brand awareness, because nobody knows you in the beginning when you just launch your business. Nobody knows you, and you can't rely on your friends and family alone to be your customers. Your business just won't grow. That's why it's so important to get in front of people who don't know you already and be able to hold their attention. But how do you do that? How do you create brand awareness? Well, by telling your brand story. Now, many of you watching may have heard that term before. It's really popular right now, but if you haven't, I'll explain. Your brand story is basically your origin story. And when you're telling that story on Instagram, you want to introduce yourself. You want to show people who you are. You want to tell them when and why you started your company, what problems you plan to solve for your customers, how you're different from your competitors. And what you want to do is create content around these ideas and promote them to your target audience. So every time you post, at least 24 hours after that, you want to boost that post or promote it or sponsor it or whatever term you use. Basically, you want to run an ad with that post so that you're able to reach potential customers. Because like I said before, in the beginning, no one knows you aside from your family and friends. So you have to pay to get your content in front of people who don't know you. Or if you don't have the budget to boost every single one of your posts in the beginning, what you can do is go the organic route. Now, in my first business, CNT Day Exchange, I ran ads in the beginning, and much of that led to me growing a following on Facebook, because at the time Instagram did not have advertising capabilities, so I would have advertised on Facebook. And that is how I got my first few set of customers who weren't my family or my friends. But for my second business, Jhalisa John and Company, I did not run ads, and let me tell you why. Because I had already amassed a following, not a large following, but I had a following. And so when I started my second business and I created an Instagram account for that business, many of my followers from St. Ada Exchange followed me over to Jhalisa John and Company, and so I did not need to run ads. Now, I hope this is making sense. Now, for you, of course, you would have to assess your unique situation, your specific situation, and decide if you need to run ads, or if you already have a following, then great. Just promote your business account as much as you can to your existing followers and let them know to follow you on that account as well. So regardless of which tactic you decide to implement, whether you choose to do advertising or go the organic route, telling your brand story is a great way to start engaging your potential customers and cementing your know, like, and trust factor, because people have to know you, like you, and trust you before they give you their money. And especially when you're a new business on social media, these three things are really, really important to getting people to warm up to you. So when you're a new business owner, this is the time people tend to make a lot of mistakes in their business, and that can set the tone for the lifetime duration of your brand's presence on Instagram. So to help you guys out further, I wanted to give you guys 5 tips of things not to do on Instagram if you're a business. So number 1, do not use your personal Instagram account. Please create a business Instagram account, and here's why. When you create a business Instagram account, you have access to things like analytics, and analytics gives you information on the best time to post, relevant to your followers, so they will tell you what time the majority of your followers are on Instagram. They will also tell you where your followers are located, their age, and things like that. And so using your personal account, you won't have access to these things that are so important for helping you to make future business decisions. So that's why it's so important to not use your personal Instagram account and to create a separate business account. Number 2, do not post a picture of your logo and a flyer that says coming soon. And this goes back to what I said in the beginning. No one knows you, right? When you just create your Instagram account, you don't really have a lot of followers, and so posting your logo and something that says coming soon, it's like it makes no sense, right? Why not just start by posting an introduction post about who you are, what this business is about, and why you started it in the first place? I promise you guys, a post like that will get much more traction organically than just a flyer that says coming soon with your logo. Number 3, don't be shy to tell your story. Your personal story is what is going to help you connect emotionally with your followers and also help you stand out from the hundreds or thousands of other people who are doing the same thing as you. Number 4, don't start selling right away. No one comes on Instagram because they want to be sold to, or they want to be told to click this link or buy this now. People come on Instagram for 4 reasons. Because they're bored and they want to be entertained. They want to be inspired or motivated, or they want to learn something new. So don't start selling right away because you're going to push people away. You have to give them a chance to warm up to you first. So start by providing a lot of valuable content and interesting content that people would look forward to. And number 5, don't put pressure on yourself to gain a large following. Something I want you guys to remember is that it's always better to have quality followers over just quantity. It's so much better to have a smaller following of people who are engaged than having a larger following of people who they could care less if you post today, tomorrow, or next week. Having a large following is not that serious like it was 5 years ago. There are people who have 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers, or even less than that, and they're making a lot of money on Instagram. Okay, so here's a bonus tip for all of you who watched the video all the way to this point. Don't expect overnight results. Being successful at anything takes time. Growing a following takes time. Trust the process, guys. Be patient and be sure you're being genuine to who you are every time you show up on Instagram. And trust me, guys, you will succeed. Now, if you found this video helpful, please give me a huge thumbs up and leave a comment below and let me know what other videos you want me to talk about on my channel. Once again, I want to wish you guys a world of success and thank you for checking out my YouTube channel.